Hey guys, you may know me as the Grim Reaper, and today we're going to be reacting to an old video of Dr. Phil. And yes, this was made a year ago from an episode of Dr. Phil. I am warning you that you might lose brain cells. So let's get started with the video.
I'm a savage. Guys, just get out of here. I'm known all over the world for hosting crazy pranks and videos all over social media. We're gonna start being savages now and just go on now and break the rules, whatever. We don't give a crap. I'm really good at getting reactions out of people because I constantly cross the line. Discord is on break. I'm not on break.
To be honest, I can see where this is going to go. One of the first thing I realize is he likes to say he likes to get a reaction from people. And it also tells me that he wants to cross the line through people, which shows a lot about him. Honestly, I wouldn't be able to respect someone like him. And I can also tell that he would prank people while crossing the line. Also, is it just me? Or does he seem like the kind of guy to put music very loud at night for no absolute reason just because he wants to?
Break. Guys, all the workers are calling the cops right now. We gotta go. Dom, let's go. A lot of people call me rude and obnoxious. He was citing.
Leave my house now.
You're tired of that? I'm tired of you. You're the one who started this whole thing, actually. But I think the majority of people think it's funny and really entertaining.
Dude, the only person that thinks it's funny is you. And seriously, you got to learn to respect people's boundary. If it's her house, leave her alone. And you also need to learn a lot of manners at this point, because you make the generation look awful.
So if I do a backflip, yeah guys, give me a kiss on cheek.
I started my YouTube channel about 4 years ago. One of my most popular videos was flips for a kiss, and I did a backflip in exchange for a kiss from any girl.
No disrespect, but couldn't you just do that outside? I honestly feel like it would be safer outside because nobody would get hurt in that way. But maybe it's just me.
My viewers love my videos. I wanted to give them more and more.
Get out now.
I really built my following by pushing the limit.
Oh my god, no way.
The stakes just kept getting higher and higher.
Alright, just give me a second to process what I just witnessed. How much is pranking too much? Is there a limit?
My god.
Guys, I just shut off all the lights. Some of the most intense videos I've done were going to department stores. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Going on the intercoms.
Hey, come on, security.
I jumped off bridges, did a slip and slide in the back of a U-Haul truck and got knocked out. If people get upset or yell at me, I usually have a smart-ass comment to make better content for my video. I'm the craziest kid in the world! So I've kind of gotten into the trouble with the police, but usually it's just a slap on the wrist. Last month,
Not gonna lie, but you don't seem to have a smart comment. You would probably think all your comments are smart.
I did a video where I went walking around drinking fake beer and I pranked the cops that I was drunk. My stomach hurts, I'm gonna puke so bad.
Maybe you shouldn't be drinking beer.
The police handcuffed me, threw me in the back of a cop car, and detained me for over an hour. The police.
Well, what a surprise. This is how you know that your pranks go too far. But I can already guess your parents let you get away with it all the time.
Contacted my dad, and my dad tried to talk them out of it and explain that it was my job, and they kind of just eventually let me go.
Going on? Not funny anymore, right?
But looking back on it, it was extremely worth it because I got a great video and never went to jail. Sure, I have my share of haters, but honestly, I think my pranks are completely harmless and just for entertainment purposes.
Don't hang like that, Jack.
I'm pretty much doing what every other teenager does, except I'm filming it. My feeling is like, if you don't like what I'm doing, just don't watch it. Dr. Phil, my question for you is, what would you do if you were in my shoes? Would you continue doing what I'm doing, or would you tone it down?
I honestly don't think Dr. Phil would do what you do. Because for one, he respects people and their boundaries. Plus, you can always make a YouTube video without having to harm anyone. But best of all, you get respect if you do that.
Well, hey, Jack, what's up, man?
Hello, how are you?
All right, so this is something you've been doing for how long?
About 4 years now.
About 4 years?
Yeah.
So why'd you start doing this instead of something else?
I mean, I was like bored, and I feel like everybody starts like a YouTube channel like at some point in their life. Like everybody has a good dream to become a YouTuber.
And this is big business for you, right?
Yeah.
People wouldn't realize this that aren't involved in it, but you make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, right?
Yeah.
The more outrageous you can be, the more people like it and follow it, and that turns into advertising dollars.
Yeah, pretty much.
So this is all capitalism for you, right?
Sure, I guess.
Yeah.
Slightly, maybe.
And you say you need to get out all of your obnoxious behavior before you turn 18 because then you become an adult.
Yeah, that's true.
And then your accountability gets to be a lot higher, right?
Yeah, that's the problem, yeah.
Yeah. Are you worried about getting in trouble with the law criminally?
Yeah, right now I am I'm pretty worried because, like, some of the stuff that I've done in the past are, like, circulating back now, and it's, like, scary. And
Yeah. What's the worst one that's got you the most worried?
probably when I ended up in the back of a cop car for, like, an hour.
Yeah, but you were really proud of that.
I was proud of it because it was, like, the closest you could get to getting arrested without actually going to jail. So I was like, dang, that was a good video.
Yeah.
But
Alright, that's gotta be the dumbest thing to ever be proud of. And at this point, he's just becoming cringe and stupid.
said, wow, look at this. There's 7 cops here all over me. You see any problem with that?
it's not a problem with that. I just thought it was a good opportunity for the prank because they weren't really doing anything. They were just in a circle talking.
That's 7 cops talking to you, and there may be somebody getting mugged or raped or something 10 blocks over, and they don't have police protection because you're scamming 7 cops over here, and so
Yeah.
there's not police coverage somewhere else because they're jacking with.
Well, I mean, and
This is what I'm talking about. Like firefighters, when you press a button that you need help, that could probably affect other people that they could save lives from. Just like cops.
we're just talking in a circle, like nothing was going on.
Yeah, well, you don't know that.
Time to go to the Karen's house.
There's one neighbor that's really upset with Jack, with him riding the motorcycle.
Is there a problem? No.
You're harassing me.
I'm not harassing you. This Karen has threatened to call the cops on me and sue me and do a bunch of other things. Thank you, Karen.
Now,
Well, what did I say? He seems like the person to play music very loud. Except in this case, it's a motorcycle and him yelling. Also, not gonna lie, but is it just me, or does a lot of people misuse the word Karen? The woman only seems angry because he keeps pushing her buttons. The word Karen is used as a slang, and it's meant to describe an entitled woman according to the slang word. Here's the definition if you don't believe me.
my next guest is a neighbor who says she's being harassed by Jack. Rachel joins us via phone from New York. Rachel, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, I'm well, and thank you for joining us. And I'm sorry that you've been harassed in this way. What do you have to say about this?
You know, I think that he should be grateful that I haven't gotten him arrested. I haven't gotten a restraining order against him. You know, I don't think he realizes that the consequences could be a lot worse than what they have been. I mean, I understand that, you know, he's doing this for YouTube and his friends and whatever, but you know, there comes a time where it really starts to affect someone else's life, and I think that he just really needs to realize that.
Right. So enough's enough and too much is too much, right?
Exactly.
There's 2 sides to every story, and I think you guys are kind of focusing just on her side, but
Have you ever apologized to Rachel?
I'm 100% willing to apologize to her right now. Rachel, I am sorry for riding my dirt bike by her house, but I also could have posted her face on the internet also because I wasn't on her property or anything like that.
Wow, that was a stab in the back. I got to be clear. It does not seem like a sincere apology. If you ever apologize to someone, you should never say, I'm sorry, but. So my point is, if you gotta say but, it's not really a sorry.
I'm looking for the apology in there.
Oh, I'm just saying like my side of the story as well because I'm just saying like you said she could have called the cops on me also, but I could have put her face out on the internet, but I chose not to do that because I don't want it to have effect on her life either. So I'm just saying.
I don't think that he knows.
Is it just me, Or does Dr. Phil send the face impression very well? It's literally my reaction right now.
How to give someone a genuine apology.
Okay, but how would I word
apology
it? I'm
is
trying my best here. I don't know how to word it.
You should be acknowledging my feelings. That's what an apology is about, not the facts, not the actions that you committed to get me to this point. You should be, I'm sorry that I inflicted these emotions on you and I interfered with your life and your family and I wasted your time, and that's what you should be sorry for, not what you did on the videos to get YouTube views.
Here's my thoughts on this. I honestly don't think he's sorry, and I don't think he will be sorry. He is also not very good at listening, and he seems selfish to my opinion.
I'm sorry for disrespecting you.
Rachel, could I bring Jack to your house one day to apologize?
Yeah, I'm down. I'll bring you a gift basket and some toys for your kids. How about that?
That I'd like to do.
Yeah, I'll take them on a shopping spree.
It's not about...
I'm not saying it's about you guys are just constantly trying to...
Alright, it's not about giving. It's about showing respect and being considerate to their feelings.
It's about being genuine.
Oh my God, I'm being attacked for everything, I feel like. I know.
And then
it was just hard to put into
play
words
the victim and say, I'm getting picked on here, I'm getting picked on here, but you don't mind
picking on
other people.
But I was trying my best and everybody was just picking on me for like everything I do, you know? But like, all right, I'm used to it, whatever.
Well, Rachel, I certainly don't perceive you as being a Karen, and I think you've been very gracious to not call the police on him, and you didn't because obviously
she didn't.
You're a mom, and so you had some compassion here. And thank you for weighing in today and giving Jack an opportunity to speak to you.
Thank you.
All right, so my final thoughts on this: don't be like this guy. And if you do pranks, don't go too far. Also, respect people's boundaries. Now, if you like this video, like, subscribe for more. And peace out, y'all.